Hi, Great One Wolf. How are you? Nice to see you. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. We are back out here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and today, something I was not expecting at all spawned today on my Yukon Valley map. After a short 431 kill grind with only 6 diamonds and 3 rares, a Fabled Vanguard Great One Wolf spawned, and this guy came out of nowhere, literally after exactly after the rotation where the Super Troll Grey Wolf spawned. This was the next rotation. So if I still kept streaming that night, the Great One Wolf would have been in my stream. So that's pretty interesting to know. So yeah, we're going to hop right on into the action because this is definitely a moment that you guys are not going to want to miss. I was not expecting that in any way, shape, or form. This is really my first rotation in a couple days. This is the next rotation after the super rare, or the super troll spawned. And now there's a great one here. So that's kind of insane. Initially I thought that was a twin soul, but the more I look at it, I kind of think it's a hollow. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. So for this one, since I didn't do it for the last one, I think I'm going to try and find this guy's rest zone, and we're going to take him there, because that just seems like an amazingly fun idea. Okay, so after further investigation, I'm now realizing that me thinking that this was a hollow is really dumb. This is in fact a Vanguard. Now if these guys could just like get a move on, it's almost 3:15. Alright, they're finally on the move. Holy cow, took them long enough. There's his track. Okay, now I'm just going to follow his track until I find his rest zone. So this might take me a couple hours, but I will put in the work.
2 hours later.
Well, there's his rest zone. That's nice to find finally after all this time. So I decided it would be a good... Hi. What? Hello? Okay, so I didn't expect to spawn right on top of their zone. I was expecting them to run a little bit. Hi. That's pretty interesting. I have medkits, so like if need be, I can like heal up real quick. Yo, I did not expect him to be this close. Huh. Well, that's interesting. All I did was literally reset the time, head back here. Their zone's over here. I don't understand what they're doing over here. This is interesting. Oh, I think they're fleeing. Nope, that's a moose. It's just a moose. Dude, look at this thing up close. Wow, that's actually insane. I just used the big gun accident. Yo! Never in a million years would I think that this kind of thing would be chilling. Hello, sir. How are you today? Hello, sir. How are you today? Now that this guy's on my map, I am very... Yo! We need to watch where we're going. Let's get a couple more pictures here. If I could take out the camera app and not press the right button. Okay, decided to jump right in front of my camera right as I took a picture. How dare you? I feel like it's time to take this guy down. We're gonna reset the time, new menu, and get knocked out by a Grey Wolf. I was completely not prepared to spawn right on top of him. Alright, so now they should be in this zone right here. I feel so smart right now. Alright, you know what? I feel like before we go and get him, I feel like we should decide exactly what we're going to take him with. Last one we took with a handgun, and I feel like just with the mule deer, our next one should be with a bow. So we got 4 options. We got the compound bow, recurve bow, hui recurve bow, and the crossbow. I don't really feel like using the crossbow. We took 2 great ones down recently with the compound bow. Took a mule deer with this one. I feel like the hui recurve bow, that might be a good idea, and it might be a terrible idea. I'm totally gonna mess this guy up. That should be good. We don't need a scope because it doesn't exist. This is gonna be interesting. We may or may not mess dress up this wolf. There they are, resting. He's laying completely flat. I always think it's super funny when I just look at them when they're laying flat. So this is going to be our first great one takedown for a wolf in the daylight. There's another zone of gray wolves right here. This must be the other zone. I bet he's a level 3 in there. Or level 3 male. Oh, there he is. I don't know if we're going to take him while he's laying down. Imagine we shoot him like through his spine and like into one of his lungs. That would be an insane shot. All I need is for him to sit up and then we might be able to do this. So far we've gotten pretty lucky with the wind placement. And now they all seem to be laying down. Before some of them were sitting up. But now they all seem to be just like snoozing on the job over here. 70 meters. And the Hui zeros up to 60. But with this kind of sight, I don't know how comfortable I am with taking a great one from that distance. Last time I used the Hui, I was aiming for a lung and shot it down in the face. We might even be able to take him while he's aggressive. Yeah, he's laying back down again. I think we're gonna try something here. And they seem to be fleeing. Darn, okay. If you guys remember, a little while ago, we accidentally spawned on top of this zone. So I'm thinking we accidentally, quote-unquote, accidentally set it to the wrong time, and then we're gonna get them there. We got them to go aggressive the first time we did that. Let's just see if we can get it again. And I might move the tent, like, over to the top of this hill over here so we can get a better viewpoint on them, potentially. Alright, now we're right on top of them. Hi guys, how's it going? Nice to meet you. Hi, Great One Wolf. How are you? Nice to see you. Nice to say goodnight. Alright, please tell me these other wolves are gonna go. Okay. Huh. That happened so fast. That worked out really well. No way. I can't believe that worked out so well. I got to turn on the music. We already got so many pictures of them, I feel like we don't need any pictures. Dude, my heart is racing. Oh, that worked so well. Super sweet. Look at that shot too. Kind of scary. Wasn't exactly my best shot. Shot him from 4.5 meters away. Crazy. I think their max score is 41 and max weight's 90, so he's pretty close to max score, not exactly max weight. That is so cool though. Absolutely insane. We gotta get some pictures of this guy. Wow, I am so shocked that this guy is. That was an insane moment. I am not gonna lie guys, that was a super intense great one encounter, and I think I set up the lodge brand new nicely. We got our Fabled Vanguard 40.9 scoring and our Fabled Gravehide 41.4. Okay, so their max score is 42 then. Okay, I don't know what I was talking about. That is just super sweet, the two of them right here in the entrance to the lodge. This may get changed around a little bit in the future, but what I really definitely changed around was our back room. As you enter the back room, you may notice lots of empty still floor mounts, but over here now is the Super Troll red-brown shot, literally one rotation before spawning the Fabled Vanguard. Great one. And on this wall now we have a dark gray, an egg white, 2 diamonds here in the middle, a melanistic charcoal, and a regular melanistic all on this wall, which I think setting that up looks pretty sweet along with our top 3 highest scoring whitetails, and that is just super sweet. And I would just like to thank you guys all for checking out today's video. If you haven't already, go ahead, drop down below, hit the subscribe button. Discord link is in the description, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace!